Good day, good day, good day. Morning, afternoon, noon, evening, whenever you viewing this. Good day. How are you? I'm just jumping on here to let y'all know about my 5 days. My 5 days just passed. Busy, productive, beautiful, peaceful, and all. Now, as a nonprofit leader, I don't take it lightly that it can be like really erratic because I get calls in. This one needs this and this one needs that. And do you accept this and that? Do you have this or that? All of that happens, right, in the nonprofit world, but it's okay. That's what I signed up for. That is why I'm building Lils for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp. And thank you for the supporters. Totally. Thank you. Now I was just on another platform that I have, which been I've had it since 2019, and it's really a platform for everything. You will see entertainment on there. I put this is something I created. I will put entertainment on there, recipes, interviews. This is my interview board. I've interviewed two people already for 2026. One is Miguel and one is Robert. Um, Listen, they are nonprofit leaders. One is a farmer and a DJ. He's a Robert is a farmer, a DJ, a family man. He has an alumni from school. He used to be a part of the NAACP. So great. They are on that platform. And the other one is Miguel. He's an artist. He's a friend of mine. And I learned so much from being in his class. I even graduated with a little certificate. Yay. But what I'm on here is to talk about the nonprofit world. The nonprofit world and continuing in the nonprofit world is our new ebook. So having that ebook, I have to promote, right? I have to promote, I have to, critique it. And that's what I was doing in the last few days. I would actually put a different slide in, I put a cover page in, I put a workbook directions in. So, because at the end of the ebook, there's a workbook there that I added in for you to act as if you were a nonprofit leader and the things you would do or say, or even if you have been receiving anything from a pantry or a nonprofit, or you just need to do this workbook, and it's going to show you where you at in your life as far as nonprofits. Um, how I created the ebook and how it's going on continuously is because I have a coach, right? I have a coach, a part of a course that I took to create the ebook. And we have meetings once a week and we go over things that we want to talk about within her program. That's Latilia Thomas. She's on TT, that other site. If you ever want to find out anything more about her in her course. So, having this platform and reaching up to about 414 subscribers so far since October last year, and getting to know some of the people who's on here, or just giving them some view about Lils for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp. And to let you know an update of what's going on with us. Okay, here you go. The last 5 days, I've been doing my workouts with the senior center that I go to. Chair yoga, Zumba. Um, um, we have something called Silver Sneakers, which is more really with yoga and exercising in the chair. All of it has been intense. Yesterday was more like getting fitted for our some glasses. The non the senior center had a program come in, Helen Keller Foundation, and we got our vision checked, and we got to order free glasses. Amazing. So I got some new specs coming. And then today is our Valentine's over there. But in the midst of all this, I realized there was no pantry this week. There's no pantry this week because I did not go to where I usually can go anytime. They never said I couldn't go, right? And that didn't happen. And that feels good to not have to rush and do something. But we have rolls, we have turkey, we have ham, we have potato chips, and I'm going to make a big pot of rice and gandules. And it's going in a little container like this, about this little size. And that is going to be for the unhoused that's on the street. So I probably could make like 7 or 10 of those, right? Once a month, we are going to be feeding out on the street. Once a month. Okay. If anybody else want to help me or do anything, you're more than welcome to volunteer to help me give out or to make something, to cook something. I give it to you and you cook it, and I can add it on. What else? Oh, we have a canned soda too. Canned soda, chips, turkey, turkey sandwich or ham sandwich with some rice and gandules. That's gonna be a little meal, and I already have everything ready. Um, our updates. We have the new ebook, Continuing in the Nonprofit World. It is on the business card. I don't have none around me. That's lovely. It's already a QR code on there. You just scan it and you can support us that way. All the proceeds are going towards the first scholarship fund through Lils for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corps for 2026. Okay, all the information is out there. Plus, I'm going to keep putting it out there so you can get ready to apply. Um, what's the other thing? We have Valentine's. That's tomorrow, right? Valentine's. So the Valentine's is going to be for the unhoused. That's the food that I'm going to make and give out Saturday. I know exactly where I'm going to give it out. And the weather's going to be like 35, 40 degrees. That's like 80 degrees here right now because it was brick. So that's going to be given out Saturday. I was interviewed for a volunteer position to help out with a pantry so I can get to know more about how to run a pantry. When we have a pantry attached to our nonprofit, I will know. I was told that I'm going to be sent for some classes because it's food handling. Okay, that's to run a pantry. What you think that is? A lot of work. So first, as the leader, I must know exactly what it is before I can entail and put that out there that we need volunteers to run a pantry. I'm going to need a brick and mortar, which is a place, a building, someone's place. I can do that part of work and be in someone's place also. So I'm just getting all of that lined up. Wish me well. Wish me well. The other thing is we are looking for volunteers. The volunteers will be doing exactly this. Probably riding with me to get some stuff, right? Which is pantry stuff. It could be clothes, it could be food, it could be footwear, it could be coats, it could be umbrellas, it could be whatever is needed in the pantry, I mean the nonprofit world. And I need people who can actually bag up stuff or lift stuff. You know, I'm strong, but that is too much for me to keep doing. Also, we're looking for a board member to add a board member on to Lils for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp. And you will hear what your duties are And you were like, yes, I'll take it. Because our board don't have that responsibility. All they have to do is oversee what I'm doing. All right? That's what the board members do. Oversee through my emails what I'm doing. And that's that. So, yeah, it's a responsibility to look up to the mission that we have, meaning to service seniors and the unhoused. But your sole responsibility is to overlook and see what I'm doing. We have an advisory committee. I can ask them some questions or suggestions, or you think I should be doing this, or should we already made those decisions with the memberships that we have. We have three memberships: NAN, National Action Network, which is with Al Sharpton's organization. We have Greater Harlem Chambers of Commerce, which is in west side of Harlem, and we have the Bronx Chambers of Commerce, which is up in the Bronx. Now, those are 1 year memberships, and I go to the advisory committee and ask, should we keep those going? Because there's a fee attached. And coming from the nonprofit bank account, I have to make sure that they see something in that account every month. So yeah, I went to the advisory committee and they suggested whatever suggestion was had, and then I bring it back to the board, and then we go with that. But that's where we at. That's what we've been doing. I'm just getting more and more. I had an interview with UBU Radio. Um, Simon Green interviewed me, and UBU Radio is a great radio organization that is doing their thing. You have Bob McCullough Jr., you have George Ball, and you have Simon Green. They 100% run UBU Radio. So they've interviewed me about 3 or 4 times. The next time I want to be interviewed is 2 years from now. That's what I told them, and I want to see how much progress has been done with the nonprofit. And he's like, "Yeah, you continuously doing what you're doing." So um, I put it up on enough platforms for you to be able to view it. But if you ever want to view the interview, um, you have to. I don't even think he keeps it on UBU Radio. Um, it's given to me, and then I share it out. Email is too much to put on your text. So, yeah, I got it. It's good. Now, the last but not least, this is this February is wrapping up fast, right? But you still have taxes you have to do for your nonprofit. Whenever it started, your day is the same time as your continuous every year, 1 year to the next, 1 year to the next, 1 year to the next. Don't forget to file your taxes for your nonprofit. If it's 50,000 and less, it's a 990 card. It's a postcard, and they remind you don't want to be in jeopardy of losing or closing down your nonprofit for no type of reasons. So be very diligent and get your paperwork in. It's 1, 2, 3 and stamped and approved. You can go on with your nonprofit. That's what they'll say to you. And fundraising, keep that going. From your bake sales to your raffles to your merchandise, we have hats and t-shirts out. They're going to be out even more. We have the ebook. We have merchandise that I had, some jewelry that I used to have way back and still have it as brand new. We'll be putting that out to be like a little market sale, you know, to be able to do the fundraising for the nonprofit. Okay, thank you for supporting us in whatever we do. I truly appreciate it. Keep following us. Okay, have a nice one. Was